this is Sandy from Scrapbooks Blessings Club, and I am excited because this is our first pin test. We're doing a new series here at Scrapbooks Blessings Club. Every Monday, I will have a short video, try to keep it under 10 minutes, featuring a pin that I found on Pinterest. This can be a card fold, a technique, anything. I just have a ton of them. I love Pinterest, as I've told you in the intro video. And so I'm just excited because now I'll actually sit down and start to do them. So every Monday you can come and see a new one. Now I'm going to do something a little bit different. I want you to play along too. So if you go ahead and decide to try the pin and you go ahead and make your project and put it on your blog or in our Facebook group, let me know. Put the link in the description below. And what I'm going to do is each month I'm going to pick a winner. So as many times as you play along, that's as many times as you have chances that you have to win. And I'll pick a winner, a Pinterest winner. So, and of course, we're definitely going to be keeping our monthly challenges over at the blog too. So that's anything goes with the technique. So we would love for you to come over and play with those too. So let's get started. Here is my first pin test. And I have to admit, it's one of my pins, so I know it actually works. But I wanted to try something a little easier for me since this is the first one. Now, if you've seen any of my videos, you know what I like to do is called easy matting. I don't use a ruler or a paper trimmer to do my card mats. Now, on this one, I've done 4 different mats, and all of them were done. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and all of them were done not using a trimmer. So I'm going to show you how you can go ahead and do that. Okay, here is our first pin test. Like I said, we're going to do my easy matting. This is a way to do mats on your card without pulling out a pepper trimmer or measuring ruler or anything like that. So this is the card I did as the example, and let me show you what you're going to need. Of course, you're going to need your scissors, and you're going to need repositionable glue or washi tape. So those are a must. The other stuff is just what I pulled for this card. So we are going to be using this sentiment, I have faith in you. This is from Mark's Finest Paper and Stamps. This is Cone Flowers 2014. So we're going to use that. And then the paper I'm going to be using is from Simple Stories. This is 6x6 paper pad called Documented. You will need your card base. This is a regular A2 card, so it does measure 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So let's go ahead and get started. I pulled the paper from the pad that I need. I picked one black scrap piece of paper. This is just black cardstock. I pulled, I think we're going to use this label here, so we'll cut that towards the end. And I just pulled different papers out of the pack that we're going to use. Now the first thing you're going to do, we're going to do our first mat. This is the largest one. So you pick which paper you want to go down first. Now I'm going to use this one that has the little print in it. And I'm going to start to eyeball. It's like an eyeball measuring. I want about that much of the ivory to show through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just scoot it down and double it. Yep, double. So if you like totally perfect matting, you might want to pull out your paper trimmer. But believe me, if you're in a pinch and you're doing a quick card without going through all your scrapbooking supplies and stuff, this is the way to do it. So now I know how much I want. I'm just going to go ahead, and you can either take washi tape or the repositionable glue. We'll just use the washi tape since I have it here. And now I taped that flap to my card base. So now all I'm going to do is just flip it over to the back, taking my scissors. I'm just going to cut along 2 edges of the card. So this is going to work for any card that has a right angle. So that's the first one, and then I'm just going to flip it and cut along the second one. Now what I could do, now that I have the big piece done, I don't need that. I'll put that to the side. And what I do, if I have time, I just kind of go look and see if I need to trim up any more. I can trim a little bit right there. Make sure I'm flush against the edge. Just that little bit piece. And when I flip it over, that's what I have. Now, normally if I'm doing one card base, all you have to do is just put your adhesive, and when you put it on your card, voila, there is your first card mat, and it's the size I want. But because I'm stacking these cards, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my second card mat. So what I'm going to do is the same way. I'm going to take the black and I'm going to line up how much I want. So I want about that much of the lettering showing, and I'm going to double it. I'm going to stick my washi tape. If you don't have washi tape, you can use the repositionable glue tape. Let me show you what that is. All I do is just take this and I put just a little piece right there in the middle to help hold it down. Then I line it up just like so. I'll flip it over and then I start to cut. Okay, now once you got it cut, all you have to do is just peel it right off the top. Peel it right up the top, and see, now I have my second mat absolutely perfect. So now I'll go ahead and do my next one. Let's see, we'll grab this one. And you can just keep doing this and making them smaller and smaller and smaller. First pin test. Like I said, this is a very easy technique. It's one that I do all the time, especially when I need to make cards on the go. I'll go ahead and instead of grabbing out all my tools, I'll just go ahead and do this kind of matting. You just really need to make sure you have a right corner and that you cut, when you cut very close to the edge of your base cardstock. Please like and subscribe to this video. I would love if you played along. If you do, we'll have a winner at the end of the month from all of our pin tests. Let's do, here's 2 new releases from Mark's Finest Paper and Stamps. We'll go ahead and give out a new release stamp set to one lucky player. Okay, so please stop by www.scrapbooksblessingsclub.com, and thanks for pin testing along with me. Bye-bye.